Good evening, everybody.
Happy Thursday and happy birthday,
Why, thank you.
Joey.
Thank you. 53rd birthday, and I'm raring to go. I get a couple comments today. Well, first of all, thank you. Over, 220, 230 people so far have reached out with birthday wishes, and a few of them said, "Oh, you're getting old." I don't feel it at all. I feel like I'm just getting started. There's so much good stuff that's going to be going on in 2022. We're finishing this year strong. So welcome to Into the Outer Realms. Audience appreciation. What a better way I thought to spend my birthday, than to say thank you to all of you. So this is number 6, I believe. This is the 6th time you've done this. Do you want to show the cards?
Oh, yes.
So
I gotta find the box,
Tonya,
though.
Tonical.
Tonical
uses
That's
Oracle.
my new name. Tonical. Okay. So I've used these before, the energy Oracle cards, and I just was feeling like I was going to use those again tonight.
Right. So before we roll the opening and make an official show, number 91, as a matter of fact, you all know how it works. Or most of you know how it works. Just ask for a reading in the chat room. You only have to ask one time. I swear I'm on top of it. Should we get trolls, and the last couple times we haven't, I think it was being shared to places with the best of intentions that just we're drawing trolls and things like that. So we don't have to deal with anything like that, I hope. But I do have my trusty troll slaying sword, and I have my Knights Templar stuff back there as well too. So I'm on it. So no need to yell at them or to let me know, hey Joey, there's a troll. I'm totally on top of it, and we'll try to get as many of these done in an hour, right? You also have exciting projects to show.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of cool things going on with our sister organization, Outer Realms. Bath works and very, very
Bath
cool
works.
stuff. So let's run the opening. There exists a realm beyond our wildest dreams, a realm beyond reality that the gatekeepers and guardians have always told us consists of nothing but tricks of the eye, weather balloons, swamp gas, sand cranes, fairy tale myths of monsters, crackpot conspiracy theories, and desperate cries for attention.
We know this realm exists, and it's just beyond the horizon. The preset path, the well-worn walkways where the cynics want us to stay.
Instead, give this a listen. Put on your headphones, adjust your volume, close your eyes, and fasten your mental seatbelts, because the twilight-tinged turnoff from reality's alluring highway is looming just ahead.
We're about to leave the plane of the easily explained, the couldn't possibly be's, and the no way I just saw what I saw's, for the spaces and places where everything is possible, and if you stay long enough, even probable. We're about to take a journey into the outer realms.
All right, so let's go into the chat room and see what's going on.
With us.
Thank you, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Thank you,
And
Michael. Thank you, CL. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, we both look fabulous. Well, thank you. Well, I have to say,
Thank you.
Jolie made me this awesome shirt. It's a quote from Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. I just love this branding. Angus has some very cool branding. I'm wearing some of Angus's branding tonight. But and she didn't even know that I'm actually reading the book that On Stranger Tides is based on, a book by Tim Powers that they adapted and inserted their characters in. I also want to give out a shout to my son Dan. Look at these guys. Go pick up some of these. You got Bigfoots. You got jackanapes. Is that what they're called?
Jackalopes. No,
Jackalopes. It's got aliens. It's got cows getting sucked up by aliens. I did not want to show you my sock dressed feet, so I'm just showing you the socks. So here we go. So Angelina loves the cards. So that we'll be using tonight, that you'll be using tonight. That's great. Angelina, thank you. Okay, so here. So let's start with Angelina.
Oh, it's too warm, guys. Sorry, I had to.
Oh, well, you want to show some product, right?
I want to do a little show and tell.
So I'm going to get the card stuff going. Go ahead.
We've been busy, Jolie and I, my daughter, like little elves, like little Santa elves. And I know you're going to see the commercial and you saw it last time, but I think the photos never do justice. So hopefully the video will. So we're making Mothman t-shirts. We have different ones. So just message me if any of this stuff strikes your fancy, because I know people are starting to Christmas shop. This I'm super excited about because I love mid-century modern, all things mid-century modern. These are stickers. So we have mid-century Mothman and Bigfoot. I'm sorry, they're lopsided. There we go. And Dogman and Nessie. And so check out, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I just posted these so you can see more photos of those on my Instagram account. This cracks me up. This is a mug. Now it's backwards, but when you're on Zoom, it will read forward. So there you go. It's a mug for Zoom meetings. I just love it. So there's that.
Or if you're drinking in the car, people will read it correctly in the rearview mirror, I believe. That will be true. That's why they spell ambulance backwards. So, Tonya, I have been given, so the beards giveth and the beards take it away. So first I get, and this is why we decided to do this on the birthday. So we have some. So first, Austin, one of the co-hosts of Three Beards podcast, Wednesday night, 7:00 and 8:30. Guys, check it out. EST. We love these guys.
Great show.
He says beard is on point. Thank you. It's coming in. It's looking good. It's going to be fabulous. But then the Three Beards asked if the old guy, the 53-year-old, is flexible enough to show his foot on camera. Yes, the old guy is. And now the world has to see my darn foot. So, no, I was not copping out of showing my foot. I actually rehearsed it before the show, right? Yeah. So Jessica says, love the shirts. I'll be in touch. And the mug's so cute. So there you go. Yeah, guys. This is
one more. We have this one too. So,
oh yeah, and I have this one that I got for my birthday, Team Mothman. But you also have products, Team Nessie, Team Bigfoot, Team Dogman. So
Stay
of course,
tuned.
I am the president. I'm the president of the Mothman fan club now with the escape room coming up, the play. We're going down, right?
Sunday.
Bigfoot. Now, is Lori saying she's part of Team Bigfoot or I have a big foot? Let us know.
Because it's not Bigfoot. It's Big Foot.
Yeah, it's not though, really. It's a 10.5. I know because my other son bought me a cool pair of Puma sneakers. Lori, please clarify for inquiring minds.
We would like to know.
Guys, so far, as you know, this is that was funny. Foot show. Yeah. All right. Send your letters of complaint. You have or are a big foot. Thank you. Did anybody see our show the other night? There's a Bigfoot right behind Tanya's head.
Oh, yeah.
The cast that we took of the alien. Thank you, everybody who participated and watched.
Yes, with Ramona.
Yeah, that was fun.
So fun.
A lot of good stuff.
So fun.
Camera angle. That's right. Camera angle. Showing the foot, doing the camera angle. It's a birthday extravaganza tonight. Radio audience is going, what is even going on? We have no idea. But they didn't get to see my foot, and that's probably a good thing. Guys, so far I have Angelina for reading, Lori, Jessica, and Ronald. Now, don't be shy, folks. We're here for the next 50 minutes or so, and Tonya is doing this for me as a special birthday request.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Angelina. I got 6. So I'm going to shuffle 6 times.
Well, I just wanted to put this up here. See, said the cards look beautiful. You've never seen them before. So that is, did you say who the person is? Sandra.
Hold on.
Okay.
Counting.
We will show the cards again. Tanya's doing her thing.
Not a multi.
Okay, CL, I got your. No, that's
6.
okay.
Sandra Ann Taylor. And we got these on Amazon. They are through Hay House. Hay House. I just love their Their decks are beautiful and I love them. Okay, so Angelina. Again, another perfect card. I was going to say personal card for you. Of course, it's personal for you, but it's also a perfect card for you, and it is door to personal healing and happiness. And of course, pictured on the card is this beautiful window opening up out into a gorgeous setting. There's a dove flying across a rainbow. It looks like a pond, yes, with lots of beautiful lily pads or actually lotus flowers. And really for you, Angelina, here's what I'm getting from this card. There is a saying that I love and that I have loved for many years. And the saying is, no mud, no lotus. Lotus flowers, of course, have to grow in the mud of the ponds. And that's what I feel like this card is saying to you. You're going through this transformation, which we have talked about before. You're coming out. I know that you just got some very good news. We were so excited to see that on Facebook. Here's your rainbow. It's like the promise, right? And then the dove is flying across as part of that promise. So personal peace and healing coming in for you. And then the lotus, the message, no mud, no lotus. So you went through this whole thing and you're coming out the better for it, because I just see that you are going to be able to offer so many other people that help and that support. That's right. Cancer-free, baby. Yeah, this is you. And now you're there. You're going to be there to help other people who are going through that same journey. So I feel like as part of your soul contract, you signed on for this. You said, hey, I want to go through this journey so that I can experience it firsthand and be there to help others. Because, some of my spirit guides told me many years ago that there are essentially two kinds of souls that incarnate into this three-dimensional reality that we experience. And those two types are service to self and service to others. And Angelina, you are a service to others. And that is why you signed on, so that you could go through this beautiful healing journey and be there to help others come through that as well. So there you are. And yes, cancer-free, baby.
Woo-hoo! And congratulations, Angelina. And you've been an inspiration and all that. Here's what I want to say. Oh, and this is for Lori, by the way. The next reading. I also got CL's request, Maribel's, Michael Janetti's, and Chassis. So thank you. I also want to say Angela is joining us from YouTube. Thanks for checking us out over at YouTube. That's important to keep building that page. So thank you. Angelina says, thank you for the message. Love it. That we have contracted to go through really, really tough things in this life. For me, that's always been a tough one. Mm-hmm. Fate, destiny, soul contracts, any idea that, so thank you for saying that. Mm-hmm. It's something to think about. And yeah. Just want to say that.
So Lori, I had gotten for you the number 4. Let me just take a look at this card. Wow, there's so much energy coming off of this card. And I just want to take a minute and really tune in to all of the messages that are coming through. Just a moment. Wow. Okay, Lori, this is a wonderful card for you. So it's interesting to me. First thing I noticed is for you, I had gotten the number 4 and card number is 40. So we've got 2 4s there, which always makes me think of Archangel Michael. But actually, we have Archangel Metatron here. 6th chakra, this card is saying. But really, I'm getting a lot. So first of all, with all the energy kind of rolling off of Metatron here, I am getting just that creative. I'm just almost like I get this sense, or the flavor of this card is like those sparklers that we used to get when we were kids, and they're just almost like electric and sizzling. And, that's kind of how I feel. I almost hear that when I look at this card. But I feel like for you, that's what the creative energy has been like lately. It just almost like on fire. 22, which is a number 4. There you go. Awesome. I thought you were a number 4 for some reason. You may have told me that before, but I was really feeling that you were. Anyway, this is also speaking to, though, that third eye, the 6th chakra coming to life. And I feel like that is also just sizzling with energy for you right now. Lori, you have amazing gifts to share. And it's time for you to really feel more confident about that. You have so much to offer. You can easily do what I do. And I know that you do in your own way. But I think that this card is saying to you, put yourself in. This isn't the first time I've got this message for you. I'm getting it for you again. Your guides are really saying, put yourself out there. Have really confidence in your gifts and your talents, because you are amazingly talented. And right now is this amazing time for you where the intuitive energies are coming to life for you. And they are activating the creative energies that you are so good at expressing. And it's really, to me, just saying, not bring forth your gifts, because you're already bringing them forth, but share them. Have more confidence in sharing them with others and talking about them with others and letting others know, like, this is who I am. This is, these are gifts that I have. So amazing, wonderful energy around you right now. Metatron is powerful, powerful. Not that the other angels aren't, obviously, but I've worked with Metatron during Reiki sessions, and it's just an amazing energy. So there you go.
That is awesome. I love me some Metatron. And Lori is also part of the Red Thread Collective. Lori named the project for next week that we've been all working on for 2 months, Mysteries of the Moon. And this one is going to be a great one. So that's next week, 7 p.m. Thursday, EST. Oops. Please join us.
Yes, we're so excited that Lori's with us.
Yeah, and I just want to say, Angela is a new subscriber to the channel. So, Angela, thank you. And if you would like Angela. A card reading, let us know. Lonnie, also a first-time watcher. Thank you, Lonnie. Lonnie, I put you on the list. And Austin, you're also on the list. So let's keep going because time's flying by. Jessica.
So 3 for you, Jessica. I always shuffle 3 times after the last reading, and then I'll shuffle again based on the number that I get. 4.
Corey says, wow, thank you. You are amazing.
Thank you,
as
Lori.
are you, Lori. Your segment. Your video was just terrific with the skulls last week.
Okay, Jessica, the thinking woman.
Just looks perfect.
Jessica, let me know if I'm right about this, but I feel like I may have gotten this scowl for you on a previous reading. What I'm getting for you with this card, Jessica, is, you see she's holding a book here. In my mind, she's standing in front of a library. She's got all these other books down here. I know that you're an avid reader, but what I also know about you is you're an incredibly talented writer. What I'm getting for you with this is, like, there's another book coming. I don't know. You and I have not talked about this, so I don't know this from anything that you've told me, but there is another book just waiting to be birthed. It's I feel like you already have some really good ideas, and what they're showing me is like an outline. So I don't know if you have an outline yet, but if you don't, what they're trying to say is just get the outline, done, go from there. But you have some really, really excellent ideas. I feel like, again, I've gotten this for you, and if not, it was this is a weird deja vu from like a parallel dimension or something. This gal is a character in the story. So take a good look at her. Whatever pops out at you about her, because I don't think it's really important what pops out to me, because it's going to be your story. You're going to be the one writing. You're going to be the one creating her. You're going to be the one channeling her, really, her essence. So take a real good look at her. She is a prominent character in the story that is getting ready to be birthed. If you don't have the outline, start with the outline. But I feel like there's a story. It's like right underneath the surface is how they show it to me. And you kind of, I don't know, I feel like you've been wavering about it. Like, I don't know, whatever. But now we're coming into the winter months. I think, a lot of us are going to be slowing down maybe a little bit more. And it's going to be a really great time. So get to work, because you got another book coming.
We want to hear from Jessica on this, but I know that there's 3 or 4 great books, because as Jessica's editor, the first one is done and she's shopping it around, which is a journey. But it's a fabulous book, and it's very much when you said it was the character and she's speaking through. That's very much the narrator in that book. But she pitched me 3 or 4 other ideas at a video meeting we had, and just terrific. So
and I knew nothing about that because we don't talk about each other's
No, I don't
clients.
talk about each other. Yeah, we don't talk about each other's clients. So Maria, we have another first-time person, which is terrific. And Angelina says Lonnie and Maria are both close friends of hers. She shared for them to come in. That's wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
Angelina, thank you.
Thank you.
So Lonnie and Maria are on the list. Next is Ronald.
Ronald, I get 6 for you. Ronald, please pop in. I want to know how you're doing. We haven't had a chance to talk for a little while, so I'd love to know how you're doing.
And I just want to acknowledge while you're Anne.
Hi,
one
Anne.
of the AvFab from Australia down under. They did a 4-hour show. Her and Renata are like superstars in Australia. Very big deals. And they asked us to come on to do a short segment on their 4-hour extravaganza on Newcastle radio there in Australia. And we couldn't get the landline to work correctly. Not landline, the cell line. So they said, we're going to call you on we're going to call you on the cell phone. Well, it was like 20 after 8 in the morning here on a Sunday. And we had been up late doing the show Saturday night. So there we are in bed, and Renata calls us with the video, which the audience, of course, didn't see. It was radio. But yeah, that was funny. So, all right, well, the vibes are good. You're looking at me like I just got to do a reading now.
No, I was just recalling that moment. Embarrassing. Okay, Ronald. So for you, I have chosen the victory card. The card number is 28, and I apologize to our radio audience. I think on the last 2 cards, I totally forgot to describe what was on the picture. So sorry, you'll have to imagine it.
Well, the
yourselves.
one was the woman with the book in front of the library, so that was pretty clear.
Yes, and the other one was Archangel Metatron. So I guess I kind of did. But here pictured, we have a beautiful maiden. She's got gold, sort of like gold sparkly inlay across her cheek, and she's holding a, help me out.
Oh, it's a laurel.
A laurel. Thank you.
Laurel.
I couldn't find the word in my mind. She's holding a gold-leafed laurel in her hand. But for you, Ronald, the message that I'm getting, especially with the victory here on the bottom, I'm feeling like there was something. Here's the word they're giving me. Wrestling. Like I feel like there was something you were wrestling with, almost like an inner kind of dilemma is how I feel it. And it was sort of like, should I or shouldn't I kind of a thing, and you weren't really sure. To me, the gold laurel, I'm getting like money and finances around that, and I feel like whatever it was had some sort of financial outcome or financial implication involved in it. And the decision that you made, or really, I'm going to say, I feel like this is like in the process. So you may have just gotten to the place where you're making the decision, and then it's going to financially be beneficial. I don't see like tons of money. Like it's not like you're not going to win the lottery. Okay. But it's there'd be a little more finances coming your way. I feel like you'll be a little more flush. That's another word that they're giving me. So finances aren't going to be such a concern for you. There is some extra money coming your way, and it has to do with whatever this like internal kind of decision was that you had to weigh in your mind. So very good. I'm very glad for you, and I hope that you are doing well.
All right, very good. Let's move right on because we got a list here. I added Colette. So Colette, but CL, please.
CL 5.
CL was 5 on the list. Perfect number.
There we go. All right, now we'll do 5. And I'm not a great shuffler tonight for some reason. Thank you, Lori.
Hey, hi, JC.
Hi, Jackie.
Jackie, sorry.
Oh, so wonderful to see you. Okay.
Sorry about that.
CL. All right, give me just.
Ronald says you're right on tonight, so maybe he does have some money coming. Great.
Good, wonderful.
Remember, it's radio.
Wow.
She's just studying the card.
No, you know why? Sometimes I'm just going to say too, when I take like a little bit longer with a card, it's because there's just a lot that I'm trying to get, and I don't want to miss any of the messages for you guys. So I'm kind of taking a minute to kind of make mental notes before I turn it around and share it with you. See how I feel like with this card, you have a lot of really goodness coming in around you. So the card is number 1. First of all, first card in the deck, the sun. The sun is just, look how beautiful that sun is. And it's just radiating all this golden sunshine down on this beautiful maiden who's sitting in this pool, which is sort of like a pond. She's got also the lily pads, the lotus flowers, and some other flowers. But again, see, I'm getting this like incredible creative energy, similar to what I was getting with Lori, but yet different. I feel like for you, you're creating a lot. You know exactly what it is. I almost like I wish I could show you like how the pictures come in my mind, and you can understand why I'm all over the map here. But like there's a system here is what this feels like. There's like organization, there's a system, there's a plan, there's an overarching, and it's almost like pulling a lot of different things together. And I see a lot of shiny, I don't know if this is jewelry, I don't know if it's like gemstones, it's like, but it's all kind of like being creative. But there's this whole, again, it's very hard to describe. There's this whole overarching plan to it. The energy of the sun on this card for me just feels like just your creative energy just radiating out in like confidence. Like I feel a lot of self-direction, a lot of confidence, a lot of just, okay, I know what I want to do, bam, 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 like getting things done. And then I also see there's like, so they're giving me 2 like phrases. It's like new avenues, new venues. So putting yourself out there in different ways, but it feels really good. And it doesn't feel like putting yourself out there in new and different ways and feeling vulnerable. It feels like really exciting and like you're feeling really confident and really good. I feel success. Another word that's coming in is a lot of like success and hard-earned success. Like I feel like, you've been working, hard. And again, another word that they're giving me, systematically through whatever this is. And that water, like notice how this is a bowl. And there's all that water. Like the sacral chakra is all about creative energies. And it is almost like for women, it's located in the uterus, which is kind of like a bowl. And its element is water. So here she is sitting in that birthing, the womb in these creative energies. So wonderful. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep bringing forth, keep expressing yourself and bringing forth and creating, all very good, and lots of success coming for you.
Oh, so Maribel is next. These are longer than you usually do, so let's keep right going.
Much
after we do Maribel,
info.
we'll run that 40-second commercial for your new product line, which is exciting, and it's my guy Mothman in that commercial. So Michael says you nailed that perfectly for CL.
Awesome. So Maribel, I get 5 for you.
Jackie, if you'd like a card reading, please just let us know. CL says thank you so much. But this is for Maribel.
Okay. Okay, Maribel. So the card is number 15. It's called Appreciation, and there's a lovely gal here standing in, to me, I'm going to call that just a lovely garden. She's got roses, all kinds of beautiful flowers around her. She's wearing green. But I'm getting that you're kind of in a place right now, like the energies around you and all the green too. I just want to comment, to me feels like the green of the heart chakra. And I do feel like you're coming into a place where you're feeling particularly appreciative and particularly grateful. I feel like there may have been recently for you a situation where people in your life had the opportunity to show you that they really are there for you, that they really care about you, that, they're there to offer you support. No fair weathered friends for you. I feel like you may have had a situation where, and it doesn't feel like a huge crisis type situation, but just kind of maybe, you were going through a stressful period or something, but people were there for you. And now you're kind of feeling all rosy, standing in this garden of friendship, knowing and understanding that one of the greatest gifts that you have in your life are very supportive, like really true friends around you. So that's what I'm getting for you with the appreciation card.
Awesome. Michael, Janetti.
Michael.
You know what? I just made a
Oops.
I don't know if we'll be able to do it next week, but we'll definitely do it soon. I have to upload Michael's 1 minute video and Lori's 1 minute video, so people can see the great thing they did for our Schnick War of the Worlds homage podcast, because they're so funny. Maribel says, thank you. Very beautiful. Jackie, I have you on the list. And when we come around, Tonya will show you the deck and what she's using.
Oops.
So, Michael had, he got to show off a couple of great talking boards and his crystal balls. He has one crystal ball that she uses. So funny. Hi, Faye. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Michael. Oh, my God.
I love it. It's too perfect.
Right? Oh my God.
Yeah. You gotta describe
44, right? So woman holding a heart. Michael, I feel like this is you. Maybe needing to dress up in a certain way that you used to do and you haven't done for a long time. And feel free to share about that. But this is you. I feel like there's a performance. I don't know where. I don't know if you've been thinking about this. I kind of wonder if you haven't been thinking about either doing like a new channel or maybe a TikTok or a social media platform as. And I'm so sorry, I forgot. Do you remember the character?
He can tell us.
Tell us your character's name, but this is it. This is you. So,
that is just too perfect.
I think you're thinking about this, and if you haven't been, you're gonna be very soon. But I feel like you have been contemplating going more public and finding a platform that works better for her to come through. Because man, she is in there. She wants to come out. She wants to come out and have fun and with.
Oh, there you go.
Heart.
I just thought about wanting to do a drag again. That is awesome. Go. Well, there's your confirmation. I'm thinking, you know what? Agus the pirate and Michael's drag character could get together and do some kind of presentation on one. Maxine Factor.
That's
too
right.
Awesome. Max Factor. I love it.
Maxine. She needs to give her a platform. Maybe it's TikTok. I don't know. I'm just saying it could be so fun.
There you go. So, Faye, I have you down on the list. Thank you for joining us. So, Chassis.
All right. 4 I get for you, Chassis.
There you go. Michael's getting all kinds of support. That's why I love this.
Mm-hmm.
I love the show. I love the Outer Realms community. Everybody is supportive. That's what we need.
Chassis?
Yes, ma'am.
I thought so. Just want to make sure.
Yep. Chassis, 4's her jam.
4 is my jam. We got double 3s. This time, Chassis, and the card is Door to Romance. Pictured on the card is like swinging doors, restaurant style, like they kind of go into a kitchen is what they make me think of.
Or she's going to meet a cowboy. Or cowgirl.
She's going to be
or cow person.
Could be. There's hearts in the door, and just beyond the door on the other side is a bird cage with a heart lock. And there's heart petals falling all around. So Chassis, what I'm getting for you with this card is actually there's a real sense of nostalgia, and I'm wondering if you're not thinking about someone from your past. Now they're giving me the word recent past, so I don't feel like this is not somebody from 20 years ago, but somebody from not that long ago, perhaps. maybe you're going to bump into this person. I almost feel like you may have just dreamt about this person actually, and kind of got you thinking and feeling a little bit nostalgic. I'm not sure though, Chassie, I just want to be clear. I'm not sure that this card is saying that you're going to end up with that person, or even that you should end up with that person. What I feel like more is that this card is asking you to take a look at what were the elements of that person, or the dynamic that you had with that person. What were the elements of that relationship, and give some thought to what you would like to see in either a current relationship or a future relationship. So I don't think the card is saying go find this person and reconnect with them, although you might bump into them because the energy frequencies are there. But it's more about what were the good parts about this, and how would you like to see those manifest again, either in a current relationship or in a relationship that comes in the future. So there you go. Nostalgia is what I'm getting from that card.
That's not sure.
Well, maybe it hasn't happened yet. Sometimes I'm feeling like it's something that's happening right now, and it hasn't happened yet. So
Nope, she does say. That's awesome. It's very rare that you don't usually get those. Oh, Austin, look at this. Timing, perfect. I had to leave for a sec. Did you read a card for me? No, actually,
nope,
you are on deck right now.
Just in
Total timing. The magic foot saw you through.
Okay.
And Chassie said thank you with 3 hearts.
You're very welcome. See, there's all the hearts.
So Austin came back just in time.
Okay, I got 6 for you. Whoops.
So here we go. Again, Austin is one of the 3 co-hosts of 3 Beards podcast. Wayne and Nate's EST. Go to the 3 Beards, 3, the number, not spelled out. And, dang, he got Mr. Powerful.
Yeah,
Mr. Powerful came back again.
I love it when this happens, and it isn't happening as frequently tonight as it has happened in many of our shows, but oftentimes we'll get the same card for for different people. So Austin, I have pulled for you the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So we have pictured here Archangel Metatron. He's surrounded by this very electric, sparkly energy. The card number is 40. The card is also highlighting the 6th chakra, or the third eye. So we're talking about intuitive perception, psychic abilities, all of that type of thing.
Wow.
What I'm getting for you, Austin, with this card is that you are starting to feel these are powers that have been sort of latent in you your whole life, because you just didn't really know how to tune into them, tap into them, what to do with them, but you've always had them. I feel like you're starting to notice more that these powers they're not powers. I mean, we all have these abilities. I don't know why I just called them powers, but they're kind of powers. They're superpowers that we all have. But for you, you're starting to notice how to tune into them more. They're becoming more apparent to you. I feel like, too, with the third eye, with the focus being on the third eye for you with this card, is that you may be having some really vivid dreams. You may be getting some either premonitions or some information through your dreams, but also just kind of a knowing, just knowing things and not knowing how you know them. Just having extra perception around things. So trust what you're getting is what I'm going to say, because oftentimes when that starts to happen for people, one of the first things we'll do is just dismiss it as our imagination. We'll doubt ourselves. Nah, that's not whatever. But really trust, because you do have a fair amount of natural ability around all of this. So just trust what you get. I would recommend keeping a dream journal, because I feel like, again, you're getting some really helpful and maybe even important dreams. So jot those down, keep a journal by your bed, and just trust what you're getting.
Nice. Yeah. So Austin says, dreams. Yes, this is all true. Incredible. Thank you. Chassie, too. This is neat. Listen to this. Connected to a new guy who may be possible soulmate. So maybe that's the old energy. So I love that. That's neat.
Oh, yeah. And it could be, I don't know. I was just getting a very nostalgic feeling around that. So maybe there's that feeling of nostalgia that comes up around him because there is a past life connection. not sure, but that's great. I'm so
That's
glad.
pretty neat. And that wonderful video you made for me on Facebook for my birthday, you mentioned soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's in the air, which is very cool. Austin also said, you've told me about this before and it's becoming stronger.
Awesome. Keep trusting
yeah, folks,
it and
watch
it will
the
get
show.
stronger.
You won't see a nicer. Austin just has an awesome vibe.
Yes.
He's humble, intelligent, considers his words before he speaks them, and I'm not surprised that the universe has given him really good things. I'm gonna hold up. We're gonna exit out with the commercial as the very last thing.
Sure.
You're in the zone. People are excited. Let's go with Lonnie.
Lonnie. Okay. Lonnie, I get 4 for you.
Very exciting. Awesome. We appreciate you as well, sir.
Yes,
Thank you.
Do. Whoa. I'm going to do that one again. That did not.
You know, I saw a post today. Speaking of sir, I always say sir and ma'am and things like that. Mm-hmm. I guess a young guy got pushback because he said to someone, yes, ma'am. And he got yelled at. It's hard to know how to win anymore.
Yeah, I think if someone's trying to be respectful to you, I feel the same way about happy holidays. If somebody is offering you a happy salutation,
yeah, that's all encompassing.
How they say it.
Yeah,
happy
that's all
holidays.
encompassing.
They're just it's the intention is, that's what matters.
Words.
Anyway, be kind. Just be kind. That's what I say. Okay, and this is for Lonnie.
Yes.
Wow, Lonnie, this is really an amazing card for you. The number is 29. The card is called the World. And we have an individual here. It's hard to know. It could be a male. It could be a female. I don't think it really matters. I think to me, it's equally both. So it's that almost like yin yang balance of, both parts of the soul and the personality. So we have this individual who's wearing almost like a cloak or a veil, and their back is toward us. They're on a pier. They're looking up at the world from a distance. What I'm getting for you with this card is almost like, again, it's hard to explain how the images come through, but there's like this opening. It's almost like your mind expanding and opening and having a whole new perspective on things, where maybe before you thought a lot maybe more inside the box and more in more of a traditional way, and then all of a sudden things are shifting for you. Maybe it isn't all of a sudden, maybe it's been over the course of of a period of time, but I just see you having this whole new perspective of the world. And if you look at the individual here, she's standing back, she's standing down, looking from far away at the world, and I feel like that's kind of what it is for you. The other thing I'm noticing is you can see how the earth here, or the world, is partially lit. So part of it is in darkness, part of it is coming into light, and I'm getting a message here of that being where before you may have looked at things as more black and white, and now you're kind of opening up and realizing that there's so much more, and that things aren't as black and white as you may have once thought. So on the one hand, it feels like it almost a little bit overwhelming for you at times. And I would say if that is the case for you, just make sure that you find time to sit quietly, to do some nice deep breathing. Meditation is a wonderful practice to have to kind of help get us grounded. And I'm getting all of that for you. So just wonderful, because this is a great time of just growth for you, personal growth, spiritual growth, and just really getting a whole new perspective on things. So
great. Welcome, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Anne, I have you on the list. Thank you. I think Anne is also a first-time viewer, which is wonderful. Maria.
Cousin Maria?
Another one this is another Evangelina's friends. Yeah. And then I do have you on the list. I think I said that. Lori's saying she needs one of these Mothman mugs. So we just invested in a Cricut mug press. So there's some cool designs coming out. Tonya and Jolie are just working. Lonnie said, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. But here we go. This is for Maria.
Maria. Okay. So the card that I've pulled for you is card number 21. Pictured is a journal, and it says journal log. It's a beautiful journal, almost looks like a grimoire. There's a feather, and on the bottom it says strategy. What I'm really getting for you, Maria, with this is like there is like definitely a plan that is needed. This almost feels to me, there's two things. It almost feels like work and location, like maybe you're thinking about moving, and so there's like having to figure out what you would do about work, or vice versa. Like maybe there's another job opportunity or a job that you would like to explore, and so you'd have to figure out like location. I'm not sure, but those two elements come up for me around this card that's talking about having a strategy. Another word that comes up for me though with this card is the word patience. So I feel like, and here's the image that they're giving me. It's almost like it's not almost like, it's exactly a Jenga puzzle. Now, I've never played Jenga, but I understand that there's a lot of strategy, right? Like you have to strategically figure out at which point to take the different pieces out, right? So that's what this feels like. I do feel like, see all the gold in this to me? That just feels like a wonderful energy of opportunity coming through for you. So whatever this is, where you're needing to kind of figure out the steps and like how to execute this, at the end of it, once you figure it all out and get there, it feels just wonderful, almost like a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow kind of a thing. So really what I'm getting here is, I think you know all of this already. I don't think this is anything you don't already know, except for the one thing, patience. Just have patience and it's all gonna work out just fine.
Nice. Okay, so Colette is next. Hard at work in England. So this is for Colette. And then we have Jackie, Faye, Ann, and Sandy. Just want to let you know you're on the list. Sandy, thank you for the birthday wishes. It's been an amazing day.
Colette.
Colette.
Sorry, I don't know where my head went. Colette, I get 5 for you.
Your head is in the outer realm. You're pulling such great information for everyone.
I get in the zone and then I just...
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the secretarial work. I'll take care of that. Marie says, thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
Whoops. Tired. I have to agree with Lori. Tanya's on fire tonight.
Oh,
enjoying sharing her energy. So talented, as everyone knows. I'm such a fan. Yeah, you really are on tonight. It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Here we go. This is for Colette. Beautiful card.
Yeah, beautiful card. So card number 38. And it is Archangel Raphael, 4th chakra. So Raphael is the angel of healing, the medical sciences. I am getting a lot of healing around the 4th or the heart chakra here for you, Colette. I'm really feeling like it's almost like, that's if you guys could be in my head, I'm just saying it would be fun. We'd all have fun in there. But it's crazy what happens in there. That's what I hear. And I see like just like these energies opening up where something that maybe weighed heavy, or even an old like residual energy that was just kind of in that energy center, it just was released. And almost spontaneously, I guess that's the best word. And that's the like that I get around that. But I just kind of see your heart chakra just kind of opening up with this beautiful, like these colors here. Of course, green is the color of the heart chakra, as is pink, and we can see those lovely pink hues in here. I wish our radio listeners could see how beautiful this Archangel Raphael is depicted in this card, but it's just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
But so I really feel like it's, so what's going to happen with that though, is it is opening up to the point where you are already empathic, but let me tell you something, you're going to be even more empathic now. You're just going to feel everything. And I feel like you kind of already did. So this is going to be really important for you, Colette, as is for all empaths and really for everyone. Make sure that you're grounded. Make sure, I tell all of my clients who are very empathic this, when you're feeling something, a lot of times as empaths, we can be in a place and all of a sudden we're experiencing like an emotion or sometimes even a physical pain. And we're like, where in the world? Like, why am I mad right now? Or why am I sad? Because we just picked up somebody else's stuff because we're that empathic. So it's really important if something kind of hits you out of the blue to just take a minute and go, wait a minute, is this even mine? And, clear your energy field. Make sure that you're always kind of protecting yourself, because empaths are basically energetic sponges. So you are really going to feel that empath in you even more now, which is a wonderful thing. You can definitely put it to good use as far as helping others, but just be sure that you keep yourself grounded and keep yourself, energetically protected.
Yeah, there you go. She had an experience on a recent investigation.
Awesome.
Changed her and uplifted her. That's
Wonderful.
really nice. The more messages we can get out about positive transformation. Our 100th episode in January is going to be with the Reverend Michael Carter and his new book, Initiation, which I finished reading, and I'm almost done with the first draft or review of it. And Dr. Mango and Lynn Miller. So much darkness is always attached to all this stuff, and I think it's unnecessary. So I just want to show you just real quick. Angelina says she was spot on, Maria, and then Maria confirmed you were spot on about my job, which is wonderful. I agree with Ronald. Thank you to all the new watchers. What a wonderful,
Thank you, Ronald.
what a wonderful gift. What a great way to spend the evening. So Jackie, please, and Jackie wants to see the cover of what these cards are because she missed.
Here, let me show you. Jackie, I don't know if you and I have used these in our private sessions before, but it's energy oracle cards. I feel like I may have used these at least once for you, Sandra Ann Taylor. I might get a chance to see you soon, Jackie. So I'll keep you posted on that. I miss you, my friend, and I hope that I get down there soon to see you. So 4, I'm getting for you.
Jackie. 4
I'm
Jackie.
getting a lot of 4s tonight for some reason. It's the 4 night.
Well, it is November 4th.
It is November 4th. How could I not think of that? It is your birthday after all. I should have remembered that.
Well, not so much for that. Jackie says it would be great to see you. So.
Oh, I'd love to see you. Okay. So I've never even seen this card in this deck
that's
before.
Pretty neat.
Never seen this card. So card number 18. Card is called Anxiety. We have a young woman here who's looking a little worried about things, sitting next to a window with sort of like steel, almost like a Gothic style, almost like she's in a Gothic style house here. But I think the metaphor there is like, Gothic homes are like big, imposing, kind of overwhelming a little bit is what I think they're trying to convey with that. So I feel like, Jackie, there is something that's, again, weighing heavy on your mind, causing you some concern and anxiety. I actually feel like I'm getting the number 3. There may be like 3 specific things. So it's not just one thing. But what I really, at the end of the day, ultimately, it's going to be fine. Don't worry. Everything is going to be fine. Breathe, take a step back. And this is just like what's coming through right now. From your guides through me. Breathe, take a step back, take a deep breath, trust that your angels have your back. Trust. That's a word that they keep. It's gonna be okay. Please worry less. It's gonna work out. Whatever this is, whatever these 3 things are, it really is gonna be okay. So just breathe and trust. I don't think there needs to be any more. I want to say more, but
there you go.
But anyway,
and you guys will see each other in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Chassie asks, I can go to Tonya's site to book a session for a reading, right? I would like to set something up. So can you let people know if they would like something a little more in depth? You do half hour, 45-minute, 1 hour.
Yes.
To really get into it.
Absolutely. So Chassie or anyone, you can go to my website, TonyaMedea.com. Certainly. You can find me, you can message me through the Into the Outer Realms Facebook page or my Tonya Medea Medium page. Any of those will work. And yes, I do half hour. I can do a half hour video session if we're not in the same location. I do phone sessions. Some people don't like to do video, so we can do it over the phone, video, or if I'm in your area, of course, we can do in person. So
there you go. So a lot of good choices.
And hour sessions.
So Jackie said, I'm getting 3s a lot, lady. So funny. I was thinking about that today before we came in. So good. All aligned. Anna would like to know your website one more time. So please.
Absolutely. It's Tonya, Tonya, Medea, Media.com.
There you go. TONYA, MADIA.com. And
Remember when
Ronald
Jeremy
says
was-
she's always amazing, so that's
Oh,
good.
thank
And
you,
Lori
Ronald.
says too, oh my gosh, Tanya's private readings are so great. I highly recommend it. Okay, so Faye.
You guys are gonna make me cry. Faye, 4. Again, sorry guys. I'm
Faye's in
sitting the
Australia.
4s.
Do you know the fabulous Anne and Renata? If you're in Australia, thank you for joining us from Australia. It's fairly late at night. Or,
Yeah.
no, it's early in the morning.
Really.
I'm sorry, we're about 12, 13
We're
hours
always
apart.
confused about
That's
Australia
right, 12,
time,
13
what
hours
time it is
apart. So it's
there.
early in the morning.
Down
Thanks
under.
for joining us. And so this is for Faye, and then here it comes, Faye. Tanya's just having a look at the card.
Just having a look, just kind of getting the information. So, Faye, the card is number 14. The card is called Caring Connections. We have a lovely couple here on the card. The gentleman is embracing the young woman from behind because she is busy smelling these beautiful flowers that he apparently has just given her. And we have a beautiful, I'm going to call it a sunset, but it could be a sunrise in the background. So we have the beautiful hues of the sunshine coming through. And it's just a lovely card all the way around. I'm getting 2 things actually for you with this card. I definitely, the first thing that rolled off of this card is a connection with a relationship. To me, this relationship feels like current. It doesn't feel like a new, like you're going to meet somebody. I feel like you may already be in a relationship, and it's like, it's more like the word is reconnection. Like sometimes in relationships, we can speak to this having been together for, 24, almost 25 years, you kind of, you get really used to each other, and you kind of, maybe you take each other for granted, or you miss out on little subtle connections that were really strong in the beginning, and then you just kind of, fall into habits, whatever. We all do it. Every couple does it. But this is like a reconnection, and I just see all that beautiful yellow sun energy, that warm energy coming in, like reigniting a relationship. So the spark, right, comes back. And it's, to me, a lot of it feels like it's around communication, and it's like learning again how to just like connect with each other through simple communication. So that's the first part of it that I get for you. But I'm also getting for you this whole kind of thing, kind of feeling like come through the throat chakra here, where you're finding a way to express yourself, not just in romantic relationships, but in all of your relationships. So with your friends and your family as well, being able to just make these really lovely communication connections, if that makes sense. So very lovely.
There we go. Okay, we have 2 more to go. If anyone has been wondering if there's time or has waited to ask, now's really the time to ask, because we're winding on down. This is for Anne. And Anne would love any information about herself, but also her daughter and a possible job, if there's anything in the cards there.
I get 5 for you, Anne. So 1 more. Oh, all these cards are going to be like that to me. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So another card I have not seen. I've never drawn this card, and I've used this deck considerable amount. So I love it when I get cards I've never seen. The card number is 30, and the card is called The Garden and the Gate. And depicted on the card is this lovely young woman in pink, and she's standing looking very dreamingly in this beautiful flower garden. There is a little gate, wrought iron sort of gate there, and beyond the gate are these rolling hills. The sun is shining, and there are butterflies. I thought those were butterflies, but I wanted to take a closer look and make sure. And there are these beautiful white butterflies flying around. And I do feel like this is about your daughter, because the woman depicted here just kind of gives me the sense of it's like a daughter energy coming off of here. And what I'm getting is like, in the way that little girls have, sort of like, I think of like The Secret Garden, where, there's this sort of like fantasy realm, or their dreams. And I feel like this young woman is about to sort of step into like something that she's dreamt of, something that she's thought about, in the way that this young woman is almost like standing here daydreaming, and it's all going to come like manifest, all come to fruition for her. So I do see some really good things coming in. Again, that golden sun energy coming in just feels very good in terms of like abundance coming in. It just feels like dreams coming true, basically, is what this feels like to me. So I hope that is helpful.
Nice. So Sandy's going to be our last read of the evening. We're doing this again, I think sometime either a week or 2 weeks before Christmas, or Christmas week or the week before, but we'll let you know. But look at Faye. My husband and I have been together for almost 22 years. God bless that. This year he's been away for work and stuck there because our borders are all closed. I cannot imagine. I've only seen him 2 weeks this year, hoping he'll be home soon. So there
wonderful.
You go.
That's a reconnection. Love it.
There you go. Wonderful.
Okay. So Faye, wow, this one's interesting. This has never happened, but Faye, I'm not Faye.
Oh,
Sandy.
no. This is for Sandy.
Sandy. That's why, because I was thinking Faye, but it's for Sandy. Okay. Yep. Now it's clear.
Yep. Oh, yeah. There you go. This is for Sandy. And Faye said thank you for my reading.
You are very welcome. Oops.
And Nan said thank you too, by the way. Okay.
Oh, you're very welcome.
So here we go for Sandy.
So again, second card tonight, that we got the same card for a different person. Obviously, Sandy, this is going to have a very, very different meaning for you. So give me just a second, because I want to get all the messages from this card for you. So I love the energy that I'm getting off of this card. So again, for those who are listening and not watching, the number is 44. The card is called Woman Holding a Heart. The woman depicted here is you, Sandy, and she's holding this big, giant heart. Almost to me, it looks like it's carved out of stone, if I had to guess. But I get a sense with this card for you feeling, I don't know if you've even noticed this. So you may not have felt this. You may not have even noticed it. But the way that I'm seeing it is that you have been given a lot of opportunity lately to set a very good example for other people in terms of demonstrating kindness and compassion. And I almost see you like stepping into a situation where maybe there are some people there who aren't being, possibly the best version of themselves. And you're kind of like able to, metaphorically push those people aside and be like, no, let me show you how this is done, and demonstrate kindness and compassion in situations. And again, I almost feel like you haven't even had to give it a second thought, because it's just who you are. So it's not something you would go, oh yeah, that's something I did. It's a second nature for you. So of course you're going to do that. But I feel like your guides in the universe are using you as this brilliant example of how we need to treat each other. And so people just having the opportunity to observe the wonderful way in which you can show kindness and compassion, set a good example for others. Just a brilliant opportunity for you to shine and for you to do part of what you were meant to come here to do, which is set examples for others in the ways of kindness.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. I want to personally thank Sandy, and really everyone in this chat room is a light worker and a light bringer and keeps their candle lit. And we appreciate all of you so much. Michael says your full session readings are always amazing. After that card you pulled for me tonight, I'm thinking I may need a full reading sooner than later. Awesome. So once again, please tell everybody the best ways to get in touch with you for a reading.
You can get a hold of me through the website. You can email me there. You can see, if you go on my website, you can see all of the services that I offer, what my rates are. You can email me through there. But certainly you can message me through Facebook, either Into the Outer Realms or Tonya Medium. Those of you who follow me on my personal page can go there. I'm also on Instagram. You can find me there as well. So thank you, everyone. You have been so kind, so kind.
She says, my sister and brother-in-law have needed me lately. I've been there for them both. That's awesome.
Wonderful.
And that'll come back to you sevenfold, as they say, which is wonderful. Colette, thank you. Great live feed as always. So guys, we're going to run just a quick 40-second spot for Tonya's Mothman stuff. Come back and exit out. Chassie says she's definitely booking, maybe even mentorship.
Oh,
that's
wonderful. Thank you.
Chassie's she's a very talented astrologer
yeah.
in her own right. Love and light to you as well. Okay, let's run that just real quick. Mothman commercial. Hey, that just kind of shut off there.
That happened last time.
I know that one just
We were in the
shuts
middle of
off
a
where the other one
conversation.
doesn't. But I think we're good. We were just talking about how it seems everyone's excited about the merch, which is a wonderful thing. You guys are working so hard. It's
And-
nice that you and Jolie are teammating.
That was just going to say, I can't even tell you how much fun it is to work with my daughter. I also get to work with my son Daniel, who takes my hand drawn, images, and if you could see like my sketches, they are pretty crude, and then Daniel's able to take them and put them into Photoshop and make them into something really amazing, and then Jolie is able to take them and then further dress them up with the mid-century type stuff, because I love mid-century. So I'm just having so much fun creating with my kids. So stay tuned. Please go to the Outer Realms either website or find us on Instagram, because I know Emily's working on some amazing things as well.
Right.
And Christmas is coming, so we have some really cool stuff.
And Emily and
Come
Devin
back.
will also be with us next week, 7 p.m., same bad time, same bad channel, where we will be talking about the moon. And then the following week, 92, 93 episodes by that time. And you and I have never done an episode on our show about the history of the Mothman. We're
No.
guests all the time on other people's shows. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to take Thanksgiving night off. So we'll share some kind of replay with you, some fun show from the past. You can listen to what we call Outer Realms Revisited, Into the Outer Realms Revisited on
Get it
Earth
out.
Radio, Ronald's channel, Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Also Patriot Radio, Friday nights, 8 p.m. Ronald's is about 3 weeks old, the shows, and it's about a month and a half old over on Patriot. So we appreciate that. So we're going to ask you to join us next week when we go into the Outer Realms.
Where the paranormal and the supernatural are just
The normal and the natural. Sandy, the Mothman show should be pretty good. We've been studying this for a really, really long
I
time.
can't believe
And
we
we're going
haven't-
down next week.
Yeah, and I just want to say again, for everyone who enjoyed these cards, I'm going to show them again. Energy Oracle cards. They're through Hay House. We got them through Amazon. I'm sure you can get them at any major bookstore. So there you go. Enjoy them.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Thanks
night, everyone.
for spending my birthday and sharing your wonderful energy with us. It's time for a slice of cherry pie.
We only have cherry pie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.